What's going on, y'all? It's Urban Military. Today is episode 2, Prepping, Surviving, Biological, Urban Warfare in an Urban War Zone. Yeah, let's get into it. I don't like to do too much talking on relevant stuff, so we're going to get into the importance. Number one thing I think you need to have that's probably going to be weird to most people. They wouldn't think about this, but when you're in any type of war zone or anything like that, number one thing you need to really worry about is water. You need to have some type of device, some type of object that you can contain water in. This is a 2-gallon tactical collapsible water bag, and it expands and it fills up with water, and it turns into like a little bag of water that you can just tote around. Once you drink all of it out, it collapses right back into place how it was. You can fold it up, put it in your pocket, and it's small enough where it won't really inconvenience you in any way. So there's something to think about, the tactical collapsible water bag. This is a 2-gallon. Another thing with water is the camel backpack. I love my camel backpack. It's real cool. It's the shape of a camel. You see the curve in it. Even has a little bend in it like a real, camel. So, this is the camel pack. Even if you was carrying too much gear, you can get this to your son or your daughter, and they're able to put it on, and it's little enough and light enough to they'll be able to help carry water for the family. In that type of environment where water is so crucial, you don't know if water that you come on will be contaminated or not. So you already have water with you that you brought with you in the fight, that you know that you can keep yourself hydrated on. You cannot depend on always having water wherever you go that's going to be accessible to you. So you need to worry about you having a main source of carrying water, because as you know, humans are 70% water. So you need water. You can go 3 weeks without food, but only 3 to 4 days without water. So let's get into it. Another thing that you should have is a compass. In a situation where the environment is going to be intense, you're going to be discombobulated, your sense of direction is going to be thrown off, firefight is going to be going on, you might not have a cell phone, you might have lost it, and you just might need to know, where do I need to go? And somebody tell you go north, east, west, south, and all you got is this. This would be you getting lost and you finding home for that day. This compass right here could be so important. We depend on our cell phone so much, but in the real scenario where technology might go haywire, anything like that, we need to have more information on compass tracking, longitude, latitude, knowledge of longitude, latitude, and we need to start stargazing again and getting familiar with the stars and the constellations and knowing where the North Star is and how to operate on Earth from the stars. So yeah, basically location. Very important. Another thing that's very important is a fire starter, a blast match. A soldier has to eat. A soldier has to keep themselves warm, depending on if they're in a cold environment. Everybody has to keep some type of fire in their life. A fire is so important. It's essential to life and creation. A fire can keep animals away from you, apex predators away from you. You can cook with it. It keeps bugs away from you, it keeps you warm. So just like water, it's funny how another element is into one of the necessities that you would need even in a war zone. Fire is so important, so essential. This is like 10 times hotter than like a regular lighter, a big lighter. When you do this, when you hit this against some dry grass, some dry wood, anything like that, it's gonna instantly catch fire. So get you a blast match, a fire starter. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend that. Another thing that we want to get into real quick is magazines. Now, I have magazines all over the house. I'm not going to get into so many, but whether it's your drum or it's a magazine, you need to make sure that you have backups and have enough magazines, because ammunition is very important. Ammunition, you can have a rifle, you can have a gun, but if you don't have ammunition for it, then you're out the fight early. You are essentially out of the fight early. So If you don't have a lot of magazines, then get you some drums. That's why I presented today with a 50 round drum on this Radical AR-15 with the Firefield optic. It's 50 rounds right here. It's 50 rounds right here. That's a lot of rounds that you could just have right here. So think about getting these high capacity drums and magazines while they're still allowed to you and available to you today, because depending on elections in the future years, we don't know how it would go and what that would take. But if your grandfather's in through the Constitution, you can still keep a lot of your stuff. So another thing, since we got to make ammunitions, is the ammunition cans. You need to have you some form of can to keep you some ammunition in. It's imperative. Keep you a lot of ammunition and an ammunition can to keep yourself safe. Because if you're getting your ammunition worn down by the elements, water, rain, snow, and everything like that, you're affecting how dependable it's going to be in a firefight. The ammo can is there to help prevent deterioration of your ammo and help preserve the life of your ammo, the shelf life of your ammo. This is essential. That is a necessity. Another thing we're going to get into, you need to have at least two firearms on you. A main battle rifle and a sidearm, a pistol preferably. Whatever type of rifle that you want to have, we're not going to get into the details of what rifles are the best. That's for a whole nother video. But to each his own, whatever ergonomics fit you best, whatever rifle you prefer that you can afford, that's available to you in your area, get that. Whatever sidearm that you like and prefer, whatever ergonomics helps your hand shoot better and makes you feel more comfortable with it, do that. Very important to have at least two firearms on you. Personally, me, I would like to have my main battle rifle, and I would like to have two pistols in a drop leg holster. You know, kind of put you in the mind state of Tomb Raider. You know, and if I absolutely know that I'm going all the way out and I got a team with me, I can even have a bag on my back and put my Romanian Draco in the backpack. It's so small, and I have a whole nother essential battle rifle. Even though it's labeled AK pistol, I have a whole nother battle rifle to help them get them off me. If that's my last resort, if I really need to, if it's close range and some people still a threat. So think about your loadout. You know, we all done played Call of Duty before, or some of y'all played Call of Duty before. Think about you all's loadout in real life. How would you carry yourself? What would you need to move, and what would help you? Everybody's different. Some people bigger, smaller. Some people want bigger guns. Some people want smaller guns. But you know, to each his own. We all in a team. We all in the militia, and everybody is a different player. Everybody can't be Jordan. Everybody can't be LeBron. Everybody has to play their different roles. So everybody has different types of firearms and loadouts. Just master what works for you. A plate carrier. Any type of plate carrier that fits you again, that fits your body frame, get you a plate carrier, because you can do all the shooting in the world, but if you get shot, you're out of the fight. If you get shot, you're out of the fight. Get you some type of level 3 plate to put in there. I've been seeing a lot of good things about AR-500. It's a lot of places out there you can get some good plates to put up in here. And plate carriers are becoming more and more available. And people are revolutionizing these plate carriers where they having ice and water in them and tubes. And like my camera backpack where tubes come from the back and it hydrates you. So just look into what type of plate carrier that you want for yourself. You might want a lot of mag pouches on them. You might want fewer mag pouches on them. Depending on what you can afford and what you want. Along with me talking about plate carrier and level 3 vests and those things, you need to invest in the first aid kit. I don't have it out right now, but you need to invest in the first aid kit. Like I said, if you get shot, you're out of the fight. You need to be able to help yourself. First aid, help yourself. Adjust to the situation, put a tourniquet on. Another thing, gas mask. Gas masks are highly important, especially when you're talking about biological warfare in that sense. This is the X factor. I think a lot of citizens and a lot of civilians, and we don't think about how important it is to have a gas mask. The government doesn't think civilians will be having gas masks. In certain situations like that, they shouldn't have to supply you the gas mask. Somebody shouldn't have to tell you to get a gas mask. When you know people have tear gas, people have all type of biological gas and warfare that they can use on you and your family. So I have that, and I have a lot of other masks, over here that obviously, I will help, take it to the fight. You have to have extras just in case stuff doesn't go your way. Quick thing, boots. You need boots. You need boots. Why do you need boots? Because you don't want to twist your ankle. In a real war zone environment, you need something ankle high. You need something that's going to be able to give you that structure, that good momentum. Gloves to operate your firearm, your rifle with, And last but not least, before we get out this video, is some type of knowledge on gunsmithing. Get you a book preferably, because like I said, if the internet and stuff like that goes out, you'll have some form of idea on how to modify your weapons, fix your weapons, and turn your firearms into better firearms, so just repair them. If you're savaging, going through an urban war zone in an urban environment where you pick up a rifle and it might be damaged a little bit, you have some knowledge on you. You can take it back to wherever you camped out at and you're bugged out at, and you have some type of knowledge to be able to fix what you have. This is Gunsmithing Pistols and Revolvers by Patrick Sweeney. And it has some things on here that just helps you with the tools and close-ups and theories and tuning and timing on revolvers and accuratizing the pistols. Check that out. So, like I always tell you, these are things just to help you and your family. We're not going to get too much in detail about that. And like I always say, tune in for the next episode. If they have it, we should have it. Salute.